Hello everybody, welcome to another video. In today's video, we are going to be looking at the new update that has just arrived to Ark Mobile. And yeah, here is the changelog, and we'll be reading through that right now. So, the new archetypes are now available in single player in the store, and they're basically tools that you can buy that gives you extra abilities or have a special enhancements on them. And yeah, you can buy them with real money, and they come as an engram, like a blueprint that you can never lose. More gameplay on that later. Most of these will be covered in-game afterwards, so yeah, just look forward to that. Next, we have the all-new Brutal servers that have been released for Primal Pass holders, and in my opinion, it's a bit ambitious, seeing as PVX isn't even fully available for the public yet, so I mean, they should probably get working on that instead of releasing new servers for everybody, but yeah, that's just my opinion. Next, we have the daily pursuits and several new unique pursuits added. So, it is what it says. A daily pursuit is basically a new pursuit you can go on every 24 hours, and it gives you a random mission for you to get some rewards with. So, yeah, there are also several new pursuits as well whilst you're playing. Now for the much anticipated feature, the Toxicant arrows can now be crafted. It is unlocked at level 62 with learnt with 42 engram points. And yeah, it's basically a better version of the Tranq arrow. More gameplay on that in game afterwards as well. Next addition is the crafting resources stack sizes increased to 5,000. So basically what it is that most of the materials you craft with, you can now put it up to 5,000 a stack, which in my opinion, it's a bit overpowered. I think that 500 would be enough. But you know what, more storage space, so no one's complaining. So the next few additions are kind of just bug fixes or functionality fixes. And yeah, basically it's Magneura will no longer respawn in the swamp cave, so that is what it says. And 2 times Chitin drops from spiders, scorpions, and dung beetles. That's also pretty self-explanatory. Now, Biotoxin added to God Console. That's a bit, I mean, it was already in God Console before this update, so I'm not sure if that was just there by mistake or I don't know what that is. But fixed rare case in which some paid items were being removed, so some of you guys might be unfortunate enough to experience that. And yeah, it's not fun, so hopefully they fixed it for real this time. And yeah, the last one is fixed Tuso taming. So basically giant squids, you can now tame them without any glitches happening. And I mean, the actual last one, game performance optimization. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory as well. Basically, you can choose how well your game performs. So yeah, now let's go in game and check out some of these new additions. Right, so we are here at the menu screen. So let's just go, first of all, check out the new Brutal servers. So we've got 5 Brutal servers overall, and they're either PvP or PvX. None of them are PvE. So there's 1 in Asia, 2 in NA, and 2 in Europe, and both in NA or Europe there's 1 PvP and 1 PvX. So yeah, those are the Brutal servers. Not going to be joining any just because not much point to it really. So let's just go into single player and look at some of the new stuff in God mode. Right, so first of all, let's just check out the Toxicant arrows. And as you can see, I've made myself 50 over here. You can go down here, and if you scroll to level 62, you'll be able to see it right next to Tranquilizer Dart. And how you make it in your inventory, which is kind of weird, because it's I'm pretty sure it's the only crafting recipe using Polymer inside your inventory, instead of inside the fabricator. I mean, it'd make more sense if this was crafted inside the fabricator, but yeah, that is what it is. So yeah, we'll be testing out the normal Tranq arrow first. So this is Dodic with about 1200 torpor. If we shoot this guy, it'll lose 35 health, and the torpor will go up yeah, around 150. But once we switch to our Toxicant arrows, let's check out what torpidity is at. It's at about 103,000. What? No, I'm 1,330. So yeah, we go shoot it. Takes away 20 health, and the torpor goes up. I'd say it goes up around 170. So its torpor is added like 25 torpor, and the health decreased by 15. So I'd say craft these if you want. It does use polymer and biotoxins, and those are pretty expensive stuff, but I'd say it's not completely that worth it unless you're trying to tame something with like really low health and it's about to die and you don't want to kill it. Toxicant arrows might be able to help out, but overall it's just a bit better than normal Tranq arrows. So yeah, let's move on to the archetype. Right, so these items, they're only purchasable on single player, because, you know, you don't want to pay to win on servers. But, yeah, here are all of these tools. We got the crowbar, the frog's feet, the iron skillet, the cutlass, and the Erie Pistol, which I have brought just to show off in this video. So, yeah, I mean, you can just read the descriptions. I can't be bothered reading all of it right now, but, yeah, basically, once you've bought it, it comes up as a blueprint inside your inventory. And you cannot lose it, because if you die and lose it, it's basically you just lose the money you spent on it, which is kind of trash. So that doesn't happen. So yeah, for this blueprint, it's kind of strange to craft. I'm not sure if every single blueprint needs to be crafted inside a crafting station instead of your crafting inventory. But yeah, this one needs to be crafted in the fabricator. So what you gotta do is put everything inside the fabricator, turn the fabricator on, then you'll be able to craft it in your inventory, because you cannot put this blueprint inside the fabricator just in case the fabricator breaks and you'll lose your blueprints. You know, that would be very nice. So yeah, basically you turn it on, you craft it, it goes in the fabricator, you can grab it, and I've already crafted myself one. So yeah, the Erie Pistol, not the fabricated pistol, the Erie Pistol uses infinite ammo. So basically, if you just load it up here, you can just shoot it infinitely. It shoots moderately alright and doesn't do that much damage. But as you can see, I had 10 bullets. Now I still have 10 bullets. But you do need to craft yourself some bullets first before you get to use this. You can't just use it instantly after you craft it, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, not gonna complain. It's infinite ammo. Infinite ammo is infinite ammo. So it also has a really good durability, so that's pretty good. It also looks really cool as well. I mean, look at that changing color streaks across the gun. Looks pretty nice. So yeah, next we got all of these pursuits. So as you can see, the pursuits, they have like a little picture next to them showing what kind of pursuit it is. And the daily pursuit, as you can see, if I go and do that, enter survival zone. So this time I've gotten the pursuit where you have to go to the dead island, and you have to survive there for a certain amount of time. So yeah, that is one of the pursuits, and it does show you how long of the pursuit you have left. So it doesn't start the 24-hour counter when you start the pursuit. Obviously, like a new pursuit comes up and it has 24 hours countdown. And once it's done that, a new daily pursuit comes up. So yeah, that's just how that works. And one of the new pursuits is less naked. I mean, yeah, there's basically it's just craft yourself a set of cloth armor. Another one is Tame Dodo, which, you know, you just gotta self-explanatory, right? That's Tame a Dodo. So yeah, that is basically the new pursuits. Now the last thing I'm going to show is the item stacking. So if we just go into our inventory and just give ourselves a ton of wood, as you can see, it all stacks up to 5,000. Then it makes a new stack. So yeah, also when you put it inside the storage stuff, you can see it's still a full 5,000 stack. I mean, I think they would have made it so that it like spreads out into hundreds, stacks of hundreds, but they didn't. They left it 5,000 stacks. So if I do some quick maths, I mean, this is probably gonna end up horribly like every other time I did quick maths on this channel. But 350 times 5,000. I mean, you can store 1,750,000 of this material. Totally didn't use a calculator just then, but yeah, that is some crazy stuff. You shouldn't be able to put 1 million items inside a damn vault. So yeah, it's a bit overpowered, like I said, but it is what it is. It's pretty storage. Yeah. Now, for this last secret feature that they didn't mention because they didn't want to make anybody they didn't want to make anybody super mad. If you go and watch an ad for Amber, I'm gonna just do that quickly right now. Why do these ads exist? There we go. We've watched the ad, and as you can see, what is this? What is this? War Drum, we do not want a 15-minute cooldown just for 2 amber. If you're gonna put it to 15 minutes, at least like put it up by like 3 amber or something. Make it 5 amber per video. That'd be worth it for the 15 minutes you have to wait every single time you watch a video for amber. But yeah, that is basically all of the stuff I could actually sort of review in the new update. So yeah, you know what, let's sign off right here. So like if you like the video, comment down below, and if you're in a mood, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, and have a good time.